Hey guys, Bitcoin Owen here. What is the biggest threat to the Irish economy at the moment? Well, in my opinion, the greatest threat to the Irish economy at present is war. War between Russia and the UK, and the Ukraine actually, Russia and the Ukraine. And it could spiral out of control into a world war basically, because the Europeans are preparing for war with Russia. European leaders are preparing for war with Russia because they don't see any way out. Putin's aggression in the Ukraine is going to continue up north and west into the neighbouring countries. So they all feel vulnerable at the moment anyway, and in the line of fire, basically, Putin's fire. Because Putin has made statements recently saying that to the effect that all of Eastern Europe was part of Russia at one stage and it belongs to Russia today. That's what he is saying publicly in Russia to the media. Putin has his own agenda. He's trying to drum up support for war as well, domestically. And it's all about war anyway, and they're planning long term. The European leaders are planning long term, and they're all thinking in terms of war, and that's the biggest threat to the Irish economy at the moment. Because some people say that war is good for the economy. I don't agree. You know, it's a waste of resources basically, and it means that we're not going to have economic growth. We're going to have economic recession. Stagnation, recession, possibly a depression if we were to lose a war with Russia, because the Chinese are promising to back up Russia. They signed a mutual defence agreement with Russia recently in Beijing, and she vowed to defend Russia in a war basically. If Russia enters a war with the UK, and the UK has already effectively declared war on Russia. So the fighting could break out at any moment, but it just depends on who blinks first and who makes the first mistake. But that's the biggest threat to the Irish economy. Government spending. The governments will get into debt. They will borrow money and they will waste money, and there will be high inflation and low productivity and low growth. Like, share and subscribe guys as always.